what's gonna light your ass on fire to get up, right? But now what do you do when you do get up?
Hi, Fab Family. Welcome back to another podcast episode.
What's up?
Today's going to be an exciting episode because we have a very special guest with us today.
Ooh, we do.
Christian Lai.
Hello.
A very close friend of ours and a fitness enthusiast.
Bro, I was downgraded to friend again.
Wow.
She didn't realize she's been saying it like all evening. You're a friend.
She changes from like family to friend.
Like,
Today even though you came here to be on her show, you're just a friend.
You guys need to stop it. You guys need to stop it.
downgraded.
Okay. Okay, he's a family almost. Well, no, I said it the opposite way. He's a
hesitation.
friend, family, almost family member. Yes.
Almost.
Yes. I'm gonna say that. Yeah.
Okay.
You already lost some brownie points by pointing that out. Anyways, so
Okay.
what is the topic today?
So, Mr. Christian Lai here, we brought him on because we had this topic that we wanted to talk about when it came to like fitness. Because I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but you know I'm always in and out of fitness, fitting these tacos in my mouth. I'm currently not fitting tacos in my mouth, but so obviously this is like my training partner. Those of you who know.
I miss him in the gym. Tell him to come back.
We back.
Kind of.
They don't know, but we back. So we wanted to bring him on because I feel like there's a lot of people that struggle with health issues, and Chino has been somebody. We call him Chino. His name is Christian. So
Chino out of love. Don't take it personal, people.
If you feel some type of way, that it is what it is.
Do you feel some type of way we call you Chino?
No.
Exactly.
Not
Okay.
at all.
So you shouldn't either. Okay.
Yes.
So we wanted to bring him on to just talk a little bit, not necessarily about fitness, but about health and the importance of taking care of your health. And I feel like we chose the right person, right?
Absolutely. I think
I
he
hope
is the
so.
perfect person for this conversation. If there's anybody that I know personally that is on top of their fitness, and fitness isn't just to maintain this physical look, it's like a lifestyle for him, it would be Chino. Like he is,
So I can try to look good.
he is always on top of his fitness. He goes to the gym like it's
Religiously.
very religiously. It's very impressive in my opinion.
So why do you feel like you need to be in the gym?
Well, I don't need to be in the gym per se. I
just
mean,
love
I
going
love
to
it.
the gym.
That's like my home. That's my playground, right? Everybody. I just love being there. The atmosphere. Some atmospheres, because some gyms.
Some gym.
Is there a
gyms
difference?
suck.
Do you feel like there's a difference between like gyms, or to you every gym is just whatever?
No, I mean, every gym has equipment. Of course, some better than others. I think there's a huge difference in some gyms between, let's say, corporate gyms, private-owned gyms, powerlifting gyms, CrossFit gyms. Just the energy you get. You have some people who are there for a specific reason, a goal. Some are competing. Some are, just doing. They're trying to change their whole lifestyle around. Then you have some who go there simply to take a picture, simply for selfies, or simply, oh, I'm here at the gym.
That's so true.
Let me splash a little water on my face,
It don't count. If I don't take a
true.
picture, it don't count.
Yes, yes. So yeah, the atmosphere definitely does play a role. It's kind of like it can be distracting when you're in a groove and now you have to stop and disrupt your groove because you have others who don't really take it as serious. And while you shouldn't take it too seriously, of course, it should be something fun and something you enjoy. You do have to be serious about it,
If you
or
want to see
respect
change,
others,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And when you say those like different type of gyms, it's true because Babe is not necessarily like the ultimate gym person, but she does like gyms that have like Zumba classes.
Oh yeah, gym for me is like Zumba. Zumba. I could do everything else, but I'm not as motivated to go to the gym to just like lift weights. Like, first of all, I'm very tiny. Like if I like, I'm not going to the gym necessarily to lose weight, even though Zumba is mostly people who go to Zumba usually are looking to lose weight.
Yeah.
But I look at it from a standpoint of just being healthy mentally and like just my cardiovascular health. You know, I don't look at it from a standpoint of I'm gonna go do Zumba to lose weight, because I don't need to lose weight. You know, but whenever I focused on like lifting weights, there was a point where I did that with these guys. And Francesca, who's behind the camera, you guys can't see her.
We got a live audience today.
Shout out to Francesca. But yeah, there was a point where I was going with them to the gym, and I would take I think it was 45 minutes to an hour of Zumba, and then I would join them and I would lift with them. And it's mostly to like gain muscle and just tone up. But everybody has like a different goal when they go to the gym.
Sure.
For me, going to the gym is more of a mental thing. Like it's more to stay mentally well, and just again the health benefits. Not really about losing weight.
I agree. Yeah, the mental health is definitely. I mean, that's like, although that's my playground, right? But mental health does play a role into it. It's my release. You know, if I have any kind of aggression, you know, like. I can just pick something heavy up and throw it down, right?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
I've heard people say that, like they'll go to the gym. It's like their stress reliever.
Feel better.
It's just because you feel like you were stressed out, but now at least you went and did something that kind of took your mind somewhere else. And on top of that, you also worked on your health, so you kind of just feel better all around. Like,
everything.
Okay,
Yep.
I forgot about that I was thinking about, and I also worked on my health at the same time. Like, okay, I'm in a better position.
You get multiple benefits.
Of course.
So what, like, I want to know, I don't think I've ever asked this before.
Ask away.
But I want to know when did you start the fitness journey? Like, what motivated you to, like, get so into the groove of fitness to the point where you do it effortlessly at this point?
Well, growing up, my parents were always into sports. I grew up on the racquetball courts. They would go to the gym, play racquetball and do the weights, and we'd be in the little playhouse. Right. And then, you know, got into high school, and I was a little short guy. So I'm like, yeah, I can't be short and skinny, you know, like, let me be strong. Let me, you know, like, so, you know, my mother got me these 10-pound dumbbells and whatnot, and I just started just playing around with them. And then I got my first real bench set probably at like 13. Okay. And, man, no one can find me. I mean, you can find me because, you know, a small apartment. But I was in there day in, day out. During blackouts, I was lighting candles up and working out. And I just fell in love with it. It just made me feel good all around. I was strong, you know, so.
So from the age of 13, you started this?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's funny because that he remembers this, because we was having a conversation about remember things about middle school and elementary school, and he couldn't remember not a dime. And you just asked him, like, when you began lifting weights, and he just named everything.
Yeah.
So this is how you know he's really about it.
Yeah. You know? And it was just awesome. And then took it into college. Got even more in depth. Now I'm in a real gym. Wow. And then I just started training people, and I just kind of like loved how it made people feel, you know, when they see some kind of transformation, whether they're getting stronger or, oh, wow, I have a cut now, or I didn't have this, you know, like, it was just amazing. And seeing them feel great just made me feel great. And I was like, wow, I love it.
So what you're saying is you want to start taking online clients?
That's pending. Let's
to
see.
be announced.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll see. I don't know. Online is great, but I love one-on-one. I love, there's something, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can do so much, but there's a different dynamic when I'm in your face, you know, like, and we can bond and we can share something, like,
you can feel the person's energy.
Oh my God.
Can cheer them on.
And that's what it is. It's just, it's not simply just, you know, oh, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know that they're not like half-assing. Like, you know, like, okay, I know what you're going to give, so you're either going to give it or
exactly.
I agree. There is a difference between having a trainer who's there in person on your face and having a trainer on TV. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, you could literally just they would never know if you're like slacking or if you're not feeling into, you know, like having a person there to hold you accountable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is everything.
For
I mean,
sure.
even for you guys, I mean, not you, because you go to the gym. It doesn't matter if he's alone; he's there.
Oh yeah.
But like for Babe, I know he goes.
Trying to say.
No. You go now. You're going sometimes like by yourself to the gym that's here where we live, but I know it's very encouraging for you that to have a partner to go to the gym with, because when you're feeling like you don't want to go, if you have someone who's waiting for you at the gym, they keep you accountable.
It's a fact.
No, definitely. It does help.
So that was one thing that this is how Chino came into our life. They bonded over fitness.
legit.
At the workplace. Like they met at work and they,
Because besides that, like we had nothing else in common.
Absolutely nothing. And it's amazing because when Darwin and I set up our first bro session, I'm not sure if you had the same conversation with yourself. I'm like, I hope this guy doesn't suck. You know, like I've been to the gym with countless people, and you know, some were great, but some you just didn't vibe well. Now it's not. I mean, you want to work out, you want to, but it's a vibe, right?
I understand.
And luckily it was cool. You know,
you guys were equally. I think that the thing was when you guys met, Babe was very motivated.
Oh, he was
for
into
the gym.
his big transformation. Yeah.
So you guys were equally motivated, you know, to stay fit, and I think that's why you guys.
When I think so, when we met, you wasn't training with anybody else. I think.
No, I wasn't.
And we wasn't really, you didn't have like access to the gyms that we go to now. So it's like, as we started like exploring them together, it was just like, oh, this is even doper because we push each other even more.
Yeah.
In these gyms that we go to.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely helped.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. 100%.
It definitely helps to have someone to go to the gym and, you know, help you stay fit and all, but you also have to have that willpower to like keep on top of yourself, because obviously things happen. And there has been moments in time where you guys haven't been able to work out together. And it's like you have to have that willpower to keep going and not completely let yourself go after you've done so much hard work
I mean,
on yourself.
Life, you know, takes over. You know, sometimes priorities come, illnesses come, things happen. Things do happen. And even when him and I aren't together, we still get on each other. Oh, bro, you looking a little sloppy there, you know?
Yeah.
So we're there. But yeah, again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many strong people you have on your shoulders. If you don't have that personal will, that personal discipline to hold yourself accountable, then it's never going to work.
No, because as soon as that person's out, you're
And what
down.
happens? You fall.
Yeah.
Right?
And that is a problem, because I feel like as much as it is nice to have a person to keep you accountable, you need to be able to be strong enough to keep yourself accountable.
100%.
Because that person might not be there for you your whole life.
Absolutely.
And health and fitness, I mean, you don't have to be the most fit person. Everybody's goal is not the same. But just health in general should be a goal for everyone.
Yes.
And it's kind of like we mentioned on the Quality Friendships episode, if you haven't checked it out. Link in bio.
He's one of the quality friends.
Yeah. And, that's not where I was going with this. But what I mean is that we have that we have that relationship where you can tell me and I can tell you, like, bro, you slacking in this area, and we don't feel like, yo, this guy just called me fat.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this guy.
And that's amazing. That is really amazing that you guys can do that, and you guys don't take offense to it.
No,
because
absolutely not.
You're not trying to shit on each other. You're just trying to keep the other person motivated and going.
So when it comes to, do you feel like, all right, is there a difference between having motivation or having discipline?
A big difference. I mean, they do work hand in hand, right? One complements the other. What's gonna light your ass on fire to get up, right? But now, what do you do when you do get up? You're gonna sit back down, because a lot of times it happens. Oh damn, I want to go to the gym, or damn, I want to do this. All right, let me go. I pack my stuff up. Oh, fuck, nah, I don't want to do it no more. You know, like,
Yeah, because you can turn on a YouTube video and put like motivational fitness or
Yeah.
whatever, and this does not just apply in the fitness area. Like
Just in
motivation and
anything.
discipline
In
come
anything.
in anything.
mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So
Like
how
I
do
don't
you
have motivation to edit these videos. I'll be honest. I have to have discipline.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not like,
definitely,
yes,
definitely.
I get to edit a 45-minute episode right now.
But then you have to. That's a conversation you like. I'll have with myself, right? I weigh things out. Like, all right, Chris, you're not feeling it today. You know, you want to go, but you kind of don't want to go. But then, all right, you're only gonna go there for a certain time. You're gonna feel great after, and you're gonna feel not so great if you don't go. You're just gonna feel sluggish and lazy, and it's a domino effect. I put it off today. I'm more likely to put it off tomorrow, and so on and so forth. Where I could just knock it out today, feel amazing, and do it again tomorrow, or whatnot. Like you just have to pick yourself up.
So that's the way you stay disciplined. You have self-talks.
I do. I talk to myself.
That was going to be my next question. How do you stay disciplined? Because it's very hard to like just go over with a truck on your emotions,
Yeah.
like literally.
And I also have,
like stay disciplined when you don't even have motivation.
Yeah, and then sometimes I'll have like little tricks. I'm sure I've told Darwin this a lot of times. Pre-workout, right? It's great. I love it.
What's pre-workout for those who don't know what it is?
Pre-workout, something you drink or eat pre-workout. No. So there's different forms, and we have different powders. The main thing about pre-workout is it's caffeinated, highly caffeinated. They do have some that is not. I like the caffeine, but I like the beta adenine that makes you tingle. But
It's for energy, right?
Yes, it gives you energy, replenishes and hydrates muscles. There's a lot to it.
Okay.
But I take it, especially on days that I'm like really feeling like, man, I'm dragging. But mentally, if I take a scoop of pre, I'm like, all right, it's in me. I gotta go. So
You gotta go release it.
I gotta go. Yeah, otherwise I took it for nothing, right?
Yeah.
I'm be sitting on my chair, tingling and itching and whatnot. So it was like, damn, I could be using this on the bench or on the squat or something. So I take it and I'm off. Like I tell Fran all the time, I popped it. I'm gone.
Yeah,
Gotta
because
go.
it's different. Like even though it's caffeine, like you can have a coffee and say like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna go to the
Oh
gym.
yeah.
And just use it, just enjoyed your coffee.
Yes.
But when you take the pre, it's like, nah, like I took this and I
Yes.
need to burn this out.
So yes. So anybody that wants to send me some pre, feel free.
Ghost, what's up?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Ghost is good. I could use some Ghost. But yeah.
That's amazing. But I want to recognize that you are, acknowledge that you are a boss for that,
I
because
appreciate that.
how many years has it been since we met him? It's been a couple years already. And ever since I met Chino, he has been so disciplined the whole time. I've never seen this man slack. Like, Babe could slack. Everybody else could slack. He's not slacking. Like, he will be going to the gym. It doesn't matter if he's going by himself, it does not matter. Like,
It's just
it could be a winter outside. It could be a storm.
True.
And he's going to the
Tell
gym.
people during the pandemic, I was out there squatting boulders and curling rocks and stuff. It's just all part of my life, And
that's amazing. I'm not trying to say you're weird for it.
No,
that
no,
is
no.
amazing that you have such willpower to, no matter how you're feeling, because I know you're not feeling every day because you're human. You're human, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know every day you're not feeling, super motivated and pumped to be at the gym, but it's such a lifestyle for you at this point that you already know what to tell yourself and not to go down that rabbit hole of not going today and then not going tomorrow and then just rumbling down, because that's usually what happens. You stop going one day, the next day you don't want to go, and then it really gets really tough to go back in.
It does.
So it's like he knows that
Yeah.
already, and he has the self-talk to, stay disciplined with himself. But, it's very interesting to me because I'm like, you've been at this for such a long time that I feel like your body is very athletic. Ever since I met you, you've always been fit. And it's very amazing to me because I know a lot of people would be where you are and they would have probably quit a couple times because it's
I made it.
exactly. They would have been like, you know what? I already look good. Like, I'm not going to the gym today. And they would have went down 2, 3, 4 months without going to the gym because it's like, I already feel and look good. Yeah. And I think that's what happens with most people. And it's like the gym and fitness is something that it literally needs to become a lifestyle. If it's something that you are looking forward to looking like the rest of your life, because it's not easy, you guys. Like, everybody wants to look fit, but it's not easy.
Everybody would walk around fit if it was.
Oh yeah, I think it's like I had put in a post one day like everybody can get an A, but can you keep it?
Yeah,
it's easy to get an A, not easy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But maintaining it now and keeping up with it, that's where the work begins.
Yeah,
and
it's more of a mental game, if you ask me.
But it also depends on how you you go after it, right? And how you think about it.
Yeah.
So most people, when they start the gym or they start any kind of fitness journey, they do so because they've got a wedding or they have a party or they have a vacation coming up. I want to look good. Yeah. That's all I want to do. Once I look good, once I got, a little 4 or 5 6-pack and whatnot, I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start chugging my beers. I'm going to eat my pizzas and everything. And while that's not a bad thing, you do want to, I love my pizzas and my chocolates and everything. Mm-hmm. Balance, right? But yeah, but when you approach it as, you know what, I want to change my lifestyle in the manner that I feel good, I feel strong, I feel more vibrant, I don't feel sluggish and whatnot. That's when the long term comes in.
Yeah. And
now you're in it. You know what? I can look good. I know what it is to look good, but I want to feel good, because I tell you, there's a lot of amazing looking people and they feel horrible.
That is a fact. Because you can be skinny. I've been there. Mm-hmm. You can be skinny, right? Like, you're not fat because genetically your body isn't like that. But that doesn't mean you feel healthy.
Yes.
There's like a difference between just being skinny and being healthy.
Absolutely.
It's like them people that you see, us that we kind of follow the fitness community. Mm-hmm. When you see somebody who's like shredded and you see like magazine that they're just like ripped and abs, that person feels like shit.
For the most part,
they look amazing. Like, wow, that is, they're in the peak physique of their life. But
so when they're super shredded?
Yeah. So granted, there are people, and there's so much that plays into it between your regimen, your diet, your genetics. Yeah. Not saying that all people who are shredded and whatnot, that they don't feel amazing, right? It all depends. Now, people that are on shows, a lot of people that are doing magazine shoots or whatnot, they're dieting down and cutting down or whatnot. So a lot of times they're carb depleted, they're water depleted, so they look amazing. And they'll even tell you like, but I feel like crap. Yeah. Right after the shoot is done, right after the show is done, like they're fueling up and eating, get some cake and whatnot.
It's just for the show to be as shredded as possible.
But there are people who walk around amazing physiques and they feel great, but they've kind of like tapped into that. Again, they have amazing genes too, but they found that fine formula, balance and like, wow, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm eating. I can eat this today and this, so they just feel great and they're happy.
I think it's all about just not being extreme.
Yes.
Like everything in extreme, like, or excessively, I think is like, that's not balance.
Yeah. Moderation is key. Right.
Right. So I was going to
say, what are some tips you could tell to somebody, whether male or female, that like if they want to start getting into shape and start doing something, whether it be at home or the gym, like how can they start tapping into like discipline or motivation, which one should they pursue, and what are some tips that you can give them?
I'd say both. I mean, find something that does motivate you, right? Find a show that some inspirational talk. Music, if you love music that gets you hype, and because a lot of people when they hear music, they just want to dance, right? So that's automatically getting you moving. And I would say just go. If you
Start,
need,
right?
yeah, that's it. You just have to get up and take that first step.
Even if you don't feel like it.
Yes.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like go like
No, it
go
doesn't. You don't have to
balls
go
in,
to the gym. You don't have to just set a number, right? So a lot of times people ask me, Chris, I want to start. I don't know where. I don't like the gym, or I kind of want to go to the gym, but I'm intimidated. I don't feel strong. I feel weak, or I don't know what to do. And I say, like, just keep it simple. Remember the days we used to go to the gym when we were kids? They had us do jumping jacks and push-ups and sit-ups, real basic stuff. Go in your living room, put a number. Say today I'm going to do 20 squats. I'm going to do 10 sit-ups. Hit your number. Once you start, I guarantee you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to do it some more because I feel good. I'm going to do a little bit more and a little more, a little more. And then from there, it's just going to be a trickle effect. And you're going to keep on adding and adding because you feel stronger. You feel great. And once your body starts moving, it's not going to want to stop.
And I feel like once you start seeing results,
oh man, yes,
you definitely keep going because then you're seeing something change in you. So that definitely is going to keep you going.
Like a lot of people, especially guys who aren't into like pictures, I would say take a picture of yourself and just let it sit there. Don't post it. Yeah. It's not for the world to see. Don't do anything. Just take a picture for yourself today and stay on track. I want you to stay on track. Let's try 2 weeks. Stick to something for 2 weeks. Take a picture of yourself 2 weeks after you continue and do it. And 6 months down the road, I want you to take your first picture and you're not your last picture. You're not going to physically see things because you see yourself every day. You're not going to see the big change. But when you put those pictures together, you're going to be like, wow, all right, I got to keep on going even harder now.
And if you apply that same like process to like starting to work out to your nutrition, because if you do the exercise but you don't focus on your nutrition, you're not going to get anywhere. So if you start saying like, hey, I'm going to cut off like juices, start with simple stuff.
Yeah.
Just like juices,
right. Don't stress yourself out. Like
baby steps.
Yeah. Don't stress yourself out trying to do everything at once. Cause that's why I feel people fail because they want to
broccoli. Right
they
away.
want to do the most strictest diet and they've never dieted in their lives. They've never made a change to their lifestyle, their eating habits. Like if you start, like Babe says, like just simply getting rid of simple things such as juice, like if you're a big juice drinker or soda drinker, you're cutting a lot of calories by just cutting on the juice.
And the sugar.
And the sauces too. Ooh. The sauces that you add to your like
your salads.
I'm gonna have a salad and then you like on the dressing you go like yeah.
Guilty.
You should have just had a Big Mac.
That's a fact.
Wow,
seriously?
Yeah.
Dressing is like ridiculous on fat.
That's the same. That's bad.
That's why your diet's not working.
But I didn't think like the dressing would be that bad.
No, but now you eat more now. Like the balsamic vinaigrette is not bad.
Okay.
But like when you do like Caesar and ranch and all that, that's just fat. So
I mean, it doesn't matter for me. I need some fat, but anyways,
but
that's good to know.
There's people that be like, yeah, I'm gonna have a salad, but like drown it.
I like to drown my salads. But like you said, I do use balsamic vinaigrette. That's usually the dressing I use.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not doing that bad, guys.
No. You are right.
All right.
You're right.
But yeah, that's a definitely.
Yeah, baby steps because you take them large leaps and you're likely to be discouraged.
Yeah, you're gonna rebound.
And you're like, no, like even people that they start the gym today, they want to go ham. And then tomorrow they can't move.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I don't want this pain.
Yeah.
And regardless, like if you ain't doing nothing for past 10 years and you start today, no matter what you do, you're going to feel something.
Absolutely.
But don't let it stop you.
Yeah, that pain doesn't last forever. And the
but
more you do it.
But that's why I say start small, start slow, because there's pain and then there's messed up pain. You know, like you ain't walking.
Like good pain though.
Like even just brushing your teeth would be a problem.
They won't understand.
But also, I want to point out that it's very important for us to make sure we change the way we think about it, like Chino said earlier, because I think this is something I have to work on myself. Like, I need to start thinking about it as a lifestyle change instead of something that is like work, like a task, right? Like, I need to stop thinking about it as this hard task that I need to do and think about it more as a lifestyle change, because I do want to be a healthy person. I want to be there for my kids and my grandkids and live a long, healthy life with my booby cakes over here.
Booby. Now you have to make it habitual. That's it.
Right.
And anybody can do it. It's just sticking to it.
Right.
You know? So
and
like,
what is the rule that they say that if you do
I think
something,
it's like 21 days,
if you do something for 21 days, around 21 days a month, right?
You'll kind of like feel off if you don't.
I mean, we did it for a little while when we were all going to the gym. We were sticking to it for a while.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic hit and everything went to.
And just like a lot of people, when the gym wasn't there, they were lost.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't know what to do. And that's why I encourage everybody to, you know, like your body is your greatest tool. When you learn how to do anything with just your body, don't matter if you have a floor, all you need is a floor, wall, or not.
You're absolutely
just
right.
open space. You could do so much. But again, it's just
You're absolutely right, because
effect.
everybody, when the pandemic started, everybody stopped going to the gym and stopped working out. Except for Chino. He created the gym at his house, okay? He literally created a gym in his bedroom, okay?
That's a fact.
That is how that's how disciplined he is. Let's clear that up. That's how disciplined Chino is. He is the perfect. You want to be motivated? Make sure you follow him on Instagram, guys.
Yes. Christian Lie _
There you go.
Real
Give him a
simple.
follow.
Yes.
Please, that'd be great. I've been trying to get to at least 1,000 for like 80 years.
Come on, guys. Let's do this.
Help.
Let's help this guy. And maybe he can start doing online clients.
But you're going to keep pushing that?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be...
that he can
Is that something you would like to do? Or you're not
online,
sure
I love training.
But you
Online,
like
I've
training-
never thought
you like
about it,
training
but I
in person.
love that one-on-one. Even I was working out with a group of people today, and it was just awesome.
He's a trainer.
He is a trainer at heart, because you can.
I say he's a trader. A trader.
I'm a trader.
Okay.
You don't do leg days, bro. Like
That took a turn.
but it just made just like, again, they were doing things that they didn't think that they could do. They were impressing themselves, like, wow, I didn't know I could do this.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need somebody to just tell you, just go ahead, go. You know?
Yeah.
The
Or
training wheels
go ahead, you know, like just go. And it's just fantastic.
Well, if you were ever to take that very seriously, where you're taking clients to train them, I think you would be great at it, because he naturally does that. Like, even with us, like, he's always like giving us tips and stuff. Like, he is a natural trainer.
I tell him this all the time.
Yeah.
He can make more money training than...
He is.
Oh,
Encourage him, guys. DM him.
I know.
All right. Have we come to the end of this episode?
Yes, we have.
All right, so that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to the end of this video, you are the real MVP. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the bell so you can be notified every time we post a video. And what is it that they need to post today so that they could get a shout out?
The muscle. The muscle.
A muscle.
A muscle emoji.
Muscle emoji on the comments so that you can get a shout out the next time we post a video. And that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Later.
Peace. Make sure you give him a follow. We're trying to get him to 1,000.
Yes.
I still haven't changed the song.
Oh, Lord Jesus.